A very good morning here from Auckland Airport. You might think why I'm starting my video over here. I actually did my intro for the last flight over here as well, but my external hard drive it went haywire and I lost all the footage. So I'm gonna do this again. So this is the new transport hub for Auckland International Airport. On the left hand side is like where the buses and stuff are. On the right side is the drop off and pick up area, and then you have like a 60-minute car park which is just over there. And then the airport just behind me, and as you can see behind me there's a lot of space for pick up and drop off. It used to be kind of over there, and then this used to be like an open air car park. But yeah, they have built a multi-story car park over here, and now all the pickup and drop-off for international is located over here. And it's just like a short walk to the international airport. And they are going to be integrating the domestic airport to the international terminal. So in the future, maybe like 2030, all the domestic and international is going to be over here. The old one used to be like really small. It's just over there, like maybe there are like a couple of spaces, and it's always chaotic. So now there's like plenty of space. Just now I was dropped off like just over here, so it's like it's not very crowded. But yeah, if you want to go to the domestic, you still have to walk quite a bit away. And this is the kind of the new pickup drop-off, or they call it the transport hub for Auckland International. And there's going to be continued work going on over here. There's going to be more expansion. So if you're traveling here, that's kind of what the Auckland Airport situation is going on. For the next couple of years, there's going to be a lot of work ongoing. You'll see a lot of like construction, like as you can see, like at the back there's a lot of like work going on. So that's going to be continuing for the next probably 5-6 years, probably even longer. But today I am going to be traveling on Air New Zealand. The last time I flew with them was 2 years ago to JFK. So it's been a while, but today I'm flying Auckland to Melbourne on the A321neo, which is actually the first time I've flown the neo. So it's going to be quite interesting to see what kind of like difference there are. I'm interested to check it out. This is also like a weird time to be flying out, because I usually fly like early morning or late night. But today my flight is departing at 2:20, so it's going to be maybe like a sort of like a peak hour. I'm not too sure. I usually don't fly at this sort of hour, so I'm not quite sure, but we'll go find out. And I'll also be checking out the Strata Lounge. I've also not visited the lounge for probably quite a few years now, so we'll see how it is. The last time that I went in, it was actually pretty good. So I think we can expect the same thing, but I'll show you like what offerings there are. I'm a little bit sweaty from all the running around this morning, trying to pack all my things. I'm a bit sweaty, so hopefully they have a shower facility there, so I can just freshen up a little bit. I think that's all for now. It's already 11:25, so check-in is definitely open now. But I think we can probably check in a little bit earlier as well. But regardless, it is within 3 hours, so I'm gonna go check in. And that's it. And I'll talk to you all a little bit later when we get to the check-in area. customs or security, and they flagged down my backpack because they found my phone in the back or something, and they took my phone out and have a look. So it's a bit weird, but yeah, not too sure why they flagged my phone. But anyway, I'm through that within like a few minutes, and I am heading towards the duty-free pickup. So I'm holding my camera a little bit weird right now, or no, it will be a bit weird after I've gone there, because I don't have a selfie stick right now. The one that I was using before was a GoPro stick that I've bought when I got my first GoPro, and that was like ages ago. So yeah, I bought a new one because I was contemplating whether I want a extra battery, and then I saw this stick which has like a battery built inside, so that's like way more better than buying a separate battery, and you know, it's almost the same price. So here is the collection point. That's where I got this camera as well. So let's go and collect my new tripod. So this is the new tripod that I've got. This is the PGY Tech tripod. There's a built-in battery, and there's like a lot of different ways that you can mount. So it's a little bit better than the GoPro tripod that I've got, and there's like a remote, so I can, you know, don't have to reach for the camera. I can just use the remote. So let's see if I can open up and get this set up. If I can figure out how. It's gluing, or it's taping.
One eternity later.
So here we go. We have the tripod over here. I'm not sure if it's charged up, but I'll take a look later. So I need to try to mount this to my camera, and I'll be back in a little bit. Alrighty, I hope this is a much better angle. Yeah, mount the tripod in, took me like 2 minutes. So I'm heading towards the Strata Lounge, which is just in front of us on the right. Like I say, the last time that I've checked out this lounge was a couple of years ago, so we'll see what the facility, the food and everything is like. And fun fact, or well, it's a fact, but Emirates has actually closed the lounge for renovations, so Emirates guests are actually using this lounge as well, or they can use the Qantas lounge because they are a One World member. But if you have watched my Qantas review, the Qantas lounge is actually pretty bad. So I think a lot of them might actually be coming to the Strata Lounge. So the Qantas lounge is actually just in front. Emirates is just over there, and the Strata Lounge is just over here. So let's go and check out the Strata Lounge. Alright, so we have got the dining area over here, a little bit of a cute dining sitting area. We'll just check that out a little bit later. There's some seating just over here, more sitting area there. I prefer the window, so there's probably coffee, I'm not too sure, and like a business lounge there. Let's find a good spot to sit. So that's the kind of like where you go to the gate, just over there. I'm not too sure where my gate is, but we'll figure it out. Where should we sit? I think we'll just sit here. There's a big area here, although I'm just one person, so I'm gonna be hogging this 4-seater place, which is fine. So I've eaten a little bit this morning, but here's the wine and beer selections. There's some chips over here, pretzels. There's some hot liquor, rum, vodka, gin, that sort of thing. But it's a little bit early for alcohol. And then we have some sushi, cheeses, crackers. We have black bread over there. We have some dessert, some pastries, salads. I think that's hash brown, and then garlic bread. I wonder what this is. Oh, that's chicken. That's eggplant with parmigiana. Then we got some potatoes and some greens. I think there's like a soup in there. Oh, that's a tomato soup. So I think that's okay. It's not too bad. I'll probably grab a few things. And then there's a soft drinks, coffee, tea over here. So yeah, I'm gonna go grab a couple of things to eat, and then talk to you when I get back to my seat. Alrighty, so that's my first serving. I got the greens, the hash browns, and what is it? The parmigiana thingy. So yeah, I got a little bit of everything. And I might go back for a little bit more. And I just asked, they do have showers here, so that's good. Very sweaty, so definitely could use a bit of a refreshing. So yeah, I'm gonna eat this, and then I'll probably talk to you when I hop into the shower and just show you what the shower facility is like. They actually do have like private rooms here as well, but I don't know where they are. I can't really see it, but yeah, apparently they do have private rooms. So if that's something that you fancy, you can definitely book a private room here. It's I think it's $160 for 4 hours. I cannot remember, but I will put it up, the cost. And yeah, you can also stay for like 8 hours, I believe, but you have to pay extra. So for like the normal area, you have to pay extra, and then for the private room, obviously you have to pay even more. I think it was like $360 or something. So yeah, there's no need for me to have a room. I'm not a VIP, so this is good enough. It is a little bit crowded, but there's still some seating around, so that's okay. But yeah, I'm gonna dig in, and then I'll talk to you when I get into the shower. Stupid me forgot to turn on the mic, but this is the shower facility inside Strata Lounge. There is a large vanity sink where you can place smaller items. For the rest of the bathroom, they have a basket for you to place your dirty towels, and the toilet itself, it was leaking some water, so that's not really great for water consumption. The shower, they have stocked the Ashley & Co bath shampoo and conditioner. The water pressure could be better, although I'm used to showering with low water pressure, so it doesn't really bother me too much. Alright, I'm out of the lounge. They didn't make an announcement for some reason. So I was looking at the time, I was like, it's a little bit late. So I asked her, I'm like, can you check if it's boarding yet? And she was like, can't you see there's like 3 boards over there? just go and look at the box. I was like, okay, you don't have to be that aggressive, you know. Yeah, some of the staff don't know what customer service is, but anyway, I don't think I'm missing my flight. I still have like 20 minutes to go, so I think I'm okay. But the board does say that it is boarding now, so I'm gonna head towards the gate, and yeah, we should be able to get on the plane when we get there. And I think, oh no, I thought that was my plane because I saw a plane over there, but no, that's Singapore Airlines, and that's Qatar Airways. So that's my gate over here, gate number 1. So let's head down over here and look at that building. We have a Qatar A350 and Singapore Airlines 777 over here. And at the back we have the Fiji Airways A330. I wonder, oh, maybe that's our aircraft over there. It's like, I'm not sure if you can see it, but it's like an all black livery, which is kind of like over there. But anyway, let's head down and see whether we have started boarding yet. So yeah, that's our plane right there. It seems like we haven't started boarding yet. There's still a lot of people there. But yeah, I don't know why the board says that it's boarding. But yeah, got here with still some time. So hopefully we'll start the boarding soon because these bags are super heavy. So I'm not that keen to stand around here. But yeah, looks like we are about to start boarding. So apparently that was not the boarding call, that was the late departure call. So we will be boarding like 10 minutes late. They say the aircraft came in a little bit late, so they are doing the briefing and that sort of thing. So yeah, they say it will take about 10 minutes. But yeah, hopefully we'll be able to make up the time in the air. Flight time, it says, is about 4 hours. So we'll see. I don't think it will take 4 hours. I don't remember it to be that long. But I guess we'll know when we get on board. In the meantime, I'm gonna admire some of the aircraft over here. We have got the beautiful Qatar Airways, which is there. And then we have, I think a 777 Air New Zealand at the back, and Cathay, and I think we might have an A380 Emirates at the back there as well. So gonna enjoy a bit of plane spotting over here, and then I'll catch you all when we get on board that building. If I can point it the right way, I think it's that one over there. As we started our boarding, I have to highlight an issue with communication from Air New Zealand. Given that they knew the aircraft needed to go through maintenance and there would be a delay, they should have sent a push notification informing us of the delay, and also the flight info board at the airport was showing inaccurate information, leading some people running to the gate thinking they were about to miss the flight because it was saying final boarding when we were still waiting to board. Air New Zealand have to do better with their communication between the passengers and the airport to provide a more accurate data, since having the app telling you it's delayed and the airport board saying that it's in final boarding would be very confusing and people wouldn't know what to trust. Hello and welcome on board the Air New Zealand Airbus A321neo. This is actually my first time on board a 321neo, so yeah, that's very interesting. On the outside, actually looks very similar to the A320, I was having a look just now, and I was like, is it a 320 or a 321? Because they are so similar. But anyway, we do have a card over here that says it's the A321. Although I'm not sure if it's a Neo, because it doesn't say it's a Neo, but I'm assuming that it is. But anyway, just a quick look at the seat while boarding is still going on. So every seat have a mini headphone thingy. So this is what you get. It's like it says it's a premium earbud. I'm not sure how premium it's going to be, but it says it's premium. And yeah, it's a recyclable envelope made from 70% recyclable fibers and 30% FSC certified paper. So it's like environmental friendly packaging. So that's nice. And yeah, other than that, we have the IFE screen, which is on all seats. And you can see my name is here, Kiora Damien. And then we have a seat number here, and then languages that you can choose. And then we have the headphone jacks, the USB-A, USB-C, and then we have a tray table, which is over here, and you can slide it, so that's nice. And then we have a little bit of a storage area over here, and a mini storage over here. And then on the bottom, that's where I put my my hand luggage. And then overhead we have personal air vents and reading light. So yeah, pretty basic. Oops, I think I pressed the wrong button. But yeah, we have an adjustable headrest. It doesn't go up or down. Oh, it does. Okay, so it goes up and down, and then you have got the side support as well. So I'm on seat 10 Alpha, as you can see, and this has a seat pitch of 76 centimeters. So this is about what most of the cabin have. The row 9 have 81 centimeters of legroom, and then row 8 and all the way to row 2, you have 86 centimeters of legroom, I believe. And so just having a look, so I'm about 181 centimeters tall. Yeah, you can see I can fit about 4 fingers here. So yeah, legroom is not too bad, but if you are sitting on the left side of the cabin from the second door onwards, all the way to the back, I think the seat pitch is about 76 centimeters, so it's just a little bit lesser. So that's the worst. So if you want this sort of legroom, you have to choose either the slightly forward cabin on the left side or the right side of the cabin, because all the way to the back they all have 76 centimeters of pitch. So that's really good. And that's about it for now. I will show you a little bit of the IFE a little bit later. So it looks like we are still stranded on the ground here. Cockpit door is still open in front. I don't know if you can see it, but yeah, it looks like we will still be on the ground for a good couple of minutes. So while we are here, let's have a quick look at the IFE system. So it says swipe to begin, let's do that. And it says sign in with my date of birth. So I'll do that. And now I'm signed in to so because it's linked to my AirPoints profile, so it knows that it's me. And let's have a look at the main screen. We have flight information, we have music, movies, games, I guess that's our menu for today. We have flight map, Wi-Fi, kids map, settings, weather, flight details, some things about Air New Zealand and Air Points. So that's the frequent flyer program. So there's not too much information here. Let's have a look at the weather. Oh yeah, probably we have to wait for the flight to begin. And then there's your flight. So there doesn't seem to be too much information here. And then we obviously have Wi-Fi on board, so this will tell you how to connect to the onboard Wi-Fi. Then we have the flight map, which I don't think it's working yet, but we'll have a look. Oh, there we go. It is showing, but it's not saying how long the flight is. So it is interactive. So that's good. So that's where we are right now. And we will be flying all the way there. Flight time of 3 hours and 45 minutes according to the captain. And once we start going, there should be more information here. And then you can call your crew, turn on the lights, set the volume, that sort of thing. Let's have a look at the refreshments. Oh, there's no information. Let's have a look at movies. So there's a juror, not too sure what that is, but it seems to be a featured movie on board. And there's quite a few selection of movies. I think this is New Zealand movies. And there's TV seasons. So those are like TV series. Seems to be a couple of foreign TV series over here. Some Chinese. Penguin is pretty good. I like that one. There's 35 titles for TV seasons and 33 titles for the New Zealand movies. There's Beetlejuice. And there's 67 titles for new releases. And then there are 44 titles for kids. And then you have like Air New Zealand picks, things that they recommend. And then there's like teenagers and teen recommended movies over here. And then there's like sports stuff, sport inspired movies, action movies, fantasy, drama, comedy. I think there might be some repeats over here, I'm not sure. Oh, there's Japanese, there's Chinese, there's Korean. This seems like, oh yeah, this is LGBT plus movies. That's really, really cool. I've not seen this before, so this is the first time I've seen something like this. So they have a specific catalog for like LGBT plus movies. So that's really, really good. I might watch one of these. Although I'm not too sure which one is good. I've seen Call Me By Your Name. I've seen Red, White and Royal Blue. I've seen AJ and Queens. There might be more. There are 30 titles, so I'll check it out a little bit later. And then there's like some music over here. Obviously there's a music section, and there's like, definitely a lot of titles here that you can have a listen. So for a few hours flight, you definitely won't get bored.
Oh, they can. Yeah, living in
Yeah, so that's the IFE system. Yeah, good selection of movies, TV series, and music. I'm not sure about the TV series whether they are like a full season, but I'll have a quick look. Oh, there's a Superman documentary. I actually wanted to watch that one, but I didn't. I thought it hasn't come out yet, but apparently it has. So as you can see. So that might be my movie of choice for today. But let's have a quick look at one of the TV series. Okay, so I'm looking at one of this show, which is Friends. I have not watched it, but they started season 10, so it's a little bit of a weird one. So I mean, yeah, unless you have already been watching it, it's a bit odd to be starting at season 10. So yeah, I think maybe the TV series catalog maybe not the best. But other than that, it seems to be okay. Flight deck door is still open though, so we are already at almost 3 p.m. So I'm not sure when we are going to get out of here. But okay, there's another one, Riverdale, and it starts at season 4. At least it starts from like episode 1. But still, that's not really that helpful. Cockpit door has just been closed. So yeah, I mean, it's decent enough. I mean, like movies and stuff, it's pretty good. But yeah, TV series is like a bit of a hit and miss. But yeah, I mean, overall, not too bad. I'm going to get ready for the takeoff, and then I'll talk to you after departure. I have pre-booked a meal, pre-booked a vegetarian/vegan meal, so I'm not too sure which one they are going to give me, but maybe I presume it's going to be a vegan meal because if they say vegetarian/vegan, obviously vegan cannot eat vegetarian food, so
hello everyone, as the aircraft door is now closed, ensure your
catch you all
seatbelt is fastened.
once we get
Small, lightweight, handheld electronic devices may
get
be
out.
used in any
Welcome aboard the Air New Zealand flight.
When it comes to safety on board, every point counts.
Check up.
All loose items should be stowed in the overhead locker or under the seat in front of you. It's important you obey all flight attendant instructions, placards, and illuminated signs.
If the seatbelt sign lights up, return to your seat and fasten your seatbelt. Seatbelts fit low and tight across your hips. We recommend you keep them on throughout the flight in case of unexpected turbulence. If you need to get up, simply lift the lever like so.
Alrighty, so our lunch has been served. This is obviously the VGML meal that I've pre-ordered. So over here we have a bread roll, some sort of, I'm not sure if it's quinoa, and then we have a cheesecake, and it's a vegan cheesecake, I think. A summer fruit vegan cheesecake, which is very interesting. We have some soy milk, some spread, and then we've got the mate over here. I won't be able to open it with one hand, so I'll come back. Alrighty, so it seems like it's a curry with rice. I don't know whether it's spicy because I'm not that good with spicy food. So we'll see how it goes. But I mean, it smells okay, and it looks okay. And it's starting to get a little bit bumpy. So yeah, I'm gonna dig in and see how it tastes. It's a little bit spicy. I don't know how much I can take, but oh, it's starting to kick in. I don't think I can finish this. It's too spicy for me. But yeah, I guess if you're a curry person, then this would work. But yeah, I cannot handle spicy food, so this is very unfortunate. But at least I've got a cheesecake and a bread roll and the quinoa. So at least there's that. But yeah, I don't know why they would choose to give spicy food on board, because obviously everyone has like a different tolerance on spicy food, so I think that is like a very poor choice to serve. I mean, at least serve like a dish where there's an option to serve like or to make it spicy. So like what was it? I think it was on Fiji Airways, right? I was also served like a spicy dish, and yeah, I was like, why can't you just make a dish that's not spicy and I have like a chili packet next, like a side, so you can kind of like add spiciness to the dish if that's what you want. But just to have like spiciness right at the main dish, it's kind of like yeah, I would say like a poor choice, because you know, like me, I cannot really tolerate spicy food, so it's just going to go to waste. So yeah, I mean, I don't know why airlines chooses to like do this. But anyway, I'll try my best to finish them. But I don't think I'll even get through to like a quarter of it, because I just have like a mouthful, and yeah, and that was starting to kill me. So at least, yeah, like I say, the cheesecake, the bread roll, but yeah, I wouldn't be happy if this was served in the long haul because I'll be like starving for the whole flight, and that's not ideal. But anyway, I'm gonna try to eat some of it. At least there's the rice, which is not spicy. And then, yeah, I'll keep you updated after I finish this. I also want to talk a little bit about the seat comfort. I feel like the seat that doesn't have a lot of padding, so my back is a little bit sore right now, even just sitting for 40 minutes. So that's not really ideal. I don't know if this is like a new generation seat, but yeah, I feel like the padding is not very good. So it's like very thin. So yeah, there's not a lot of support, which is what most seats are right now. So yeah, it's just not comfortable. But anyway, I'm gonna continue eating my lunch and continue watching the Christopher Reeve's documentary. I'm only like 15 minutes in and it's like really sad, so I hope I'm not going to cry mid-movie. That would be a bit embarrassing. But yeah, I'll catch you all in a little bit. Alrighty everyone, welcome to Melbourne. I don't know if you can tell from the footage, but we had a pretty bumpy
a very warm welcome to Melbourne, everyone.
As I was saying before they interrupted me, it was a pretty bumpy approach into Melbourne because it is probably quite warm outside, so got a lot of ground effect going on. But yeah, we have safely landed here in Melbourne exactly at 5 p.m. So we are actually passing by actually two Emirates A380. So we have one over here and then we have another one coming up. This is a great place for plane spotting as well. But anyway, I'll conclude this flight once I get into the terminal and or when I get through to customs, because I do have a couple of things to sort out, to declare and that sort of thing. So I'll see how it goes. But I'll definitely talk to you in a little bit once we get off this plane. A very good afternoon from Melbourne, and I've actually just came out. The process was very quick. I got my luggage. It was like the first batch, but I missed it because I was standing a little bit towards the right where it was cutting down and it was turning left. Yeah, so I missed my bag and I have to wait for it to turn around the carousel, and then I got my bag, go through customs, and it was very quick. Like it was basically like a couple of minutes wait, and they just asked me like, oh, what do you have? And I said I have this, and they say just go. They didn't even want to check, so yeah, just got out in a few minutes. And then for the immigration, I did the electronic thing, so they scan like your face and that sort of thing, and you can just walk through the gate and it will like use like facial recognition, and then yeah, same thing. It was like a minute and we are done. So super quick, and I got out because I was trying to catch this sky bus, not that one, but it's a different one. So I'm trying to catch that one to go to St. Kilda, and they only have one every hour, so I need to make sure that I actually come out in time so that I can catch this bus. So I have another 15-20 minutes before the bus arrives. So yeah, still plenty of time, which is good. But anyway, what I wanted to talk about is the flight. So overall, I think it was quite average. And obviously, they could do better with the communication. They could, like, you know, when there was a delay, they would have known that in advance, or at least after the plane have landed and the engineering team says that, oh, we need to change the tires, they could, you know, send out like a push alert on the app and says, oh, we will have a delay. But I didn't get anything like that. And then the information board in the airport, they wasn't accurate at all. So there were, like, when I was at the boarding gate, there were people just running to the gate because they were like, oh shit, it's like final call, you know. And they got there and everyone is still standing around, like boarding hasn't even started. So I think that's like really poor communication on the Air New Zealand part. And then the service on board, it was okay. I wouldn't say they are bad, but it wasn't like anything that kind of like worth remembering. Like, yeah, there wasn't anything like special. It was kind of like more or less uneventful, but yeah, there was nothing like standing out. And then the food, like I say, I don't know why they serve that spicy food, because, you know, everyone has a different tolerance on like spiciness, so it's better to just give like no spicy foods and then like, have a side of chili. If people want spicy, they can add spicy. I think that's the way to go, but yeah, I don't know why they do that. And then after the meal service, it was taking them so long to clear the tray. I look at the watch. It's basically exactly 2 hours after we have taken off that they started collecting the tray. And I got served maybe like 20 minutes after takeoff. So the tray was sitting on my table for 1.5 hours. Like, even for fine dining, you don't need 1.5 hours to eat that couple of things, you know. So I think that could definitely improve on the speed, because it's very uncomfortable to have the tray like there, and then you can't really move because, like, you know, the thing is just sitting there in front of you. So I think, yeah, they can definitely like speed it up, clear the trays, and then people can just make themselves a little bit more comfortable. for the rest of the flight. But yeah, I don't know why it's taking so long. Yeah, I think at least for Air New Zealand, that's my issue with them. As for the bus to go, as for the Strata Lounge, my biggest issue with them is the customer service from the front desk. The attitude of the staff was, I would say, unacceptable. Definitely don't treat your customer that way. I mean, I didn't pay full price, but even if you give it to me for free, I would expect that I would be treated the same way as any other customers. And I was sitting basically the closest to the front desk, so I could hear and see what she was doing. She didn't treat any other guests that way, but I guess no one really bothered her. But yeah, like when I was asking her like questions, she seemed to be like really bothered, and she was like kind of like giving me like the pissed off kind of tone. So I mean, yeah, that's not how you do customer service, and I'm pretty sure like when you are applying for the job, like that's kind of like the basic thing, you know, customer service, that's your job. So that's definitely not the way to like treat your customer. So that's kind of like the biggest issue that I have with the Strata Lounge. But other than that, I mean, the food was okay for Auckland Airport standards. And then the shower room is like, okay, there is like a broken one. But other than that, I mean, it's clean, spacious. I wish there is like a stool where you can like sit and like take your shoes off, put on your shoes. I think that would be a lot better, well, a lot easier. But I mean, you know, it is what it is. And then like the seating, yeah, it gets a bit busy. So I just wish that, no, I mean like there's probably still a couple of seats, but I just wish it's not that easy. But I mean there were quite a lot of international flights flying off at that time. So I mean, yeah, it is what it is. But yeah, that's my overall kind of conclusion on Strata Lounge and Air New Zealand. I'm not very impressed, I would say. It gets you from A to B, that's it. But if you're expecting more, like, yeah, you just don't expect too much. But yeah, I'm going to be enjoying my week here in Melbourne before flying off again to Thailand and Cambodia. So if you want to watch that, make sure to subscribe to my channel, press the bell notification so you don't miss out. I'll also be doing some vlogs for Melbourne. This month is Pride Month, and I'll be attending some Pride events. I'll get the bus. I'll be doing some Pride events for the week. So if you are interested to watch me attending some of the Pride events, the Pride March, that sort of thing, it's going to be very hot. So I'm not looking forward to that. But I mean, other than that, yeah, I'm hoping that it's going to be a good week here in Melbourne. And yeah, I hope to see you on my vlogs or my next review. There will be some exciting flights coming up. So yeah, subscribe if you want. And if you enjoyed this video as well, give me a thumbs up. That will be very much appreciated. And I hope to see you all in the next one.